Hi everyone, my name is Ji San Lui. Today, my video presentation's topic on the environmental and the cultures is the Forbidden City, which also called as the Museum of Beijing. The Forbidden City in Beijing is the imperial palace of the Ming and Qing dynasty in China. It was formerly known as the Forbidden City. It was the palace of the 24th emperors in the Ming and Qing dynasty. The Forbidden City was built in 1406 and completed in 1420 after 14 years. At the center, they have the big three halls, and the center in the Forbidden City is covering an area of 72 hectares, which more than 70 large and small palaces, and they have around 9,000 of rooms. The buildings in the Forbidden Cities are divided into two parts, the outer court and the inner court. The outer court is where the countries hold a big ceremony and a big conference. The inner court is the main palace where the emperors and the empress live. The Forbidden City in Beijing is one of the large and most well-preserved ancient wooden structures in the world. It is an 5A level tourist attraction in China. It was listed at the first batch of China Key Cultural Relics in 1461 and listed as the World's Cultural Heritage in 1987. The Forbidden City famous not only for the three big halls which the emperors and empress live and the conference or ceremonies held. They also have many precious cultural relics in the Forbidden City in Beijing. The collections are around 1.86 million cultural relics. The museum in the Beijing's Forbidden Cities are presented. More than 8,000 cultures are only for the display. Many are unique national treasure to enhance the value of the World Heritage and passes on to the next generations without damage. It is an important issue of all World Heritage sites. National Heritage Tourism Department should be alert to the excesses of the foreign culture in process of the tourist development. It is one of the strategies of sustainable development need to be pay more attention to the protecting. Some of the palaces of the Forbidden City have set up the historical art gallery, painting gallery, and Qing's Destiny's Palace and cultures relics exhibitions and etc. They have a large collection of ancient art treasures and the museum which is most richest collection of the cultural relics in China. Due to the excessive collections of the Forbidden City in Beijing, and they are limited space to display, and some areas are not allowed to tourists. These cultural relics will be attract more visitors. The Forbidden City in Beijing also hosts some New Year's activities during the Lunar Chinese New Year. In 2019, the number of visitors to the palace museums are reached 19 million on that year. The peak season is from 1st of April to 31st of October each year, and the tickets are selling $60 yen per person. The off seasons, which is start from the 1st of November to the 31st of March of the following year. The tickets are selling 40 yen per person. The Palace Museum will also provide some half-price concessions to the students, the elderly, retirees, and the disabled people. The Forbidden City is the museum which is richest collections and the highest quality in China. This is the main reasons why the Forbidden City can becomes the museum with the large audience in the world. The Forbidden Cities has long histories of the buildings and a courtyard, so it attracts many cultures and cultures practitioners and utensils lovers. Due to the Chinese has long histories in the past and the cultures exchange between China and other countries, they have the dutiful presents or presents are given by the ambassadors of different country, especially Western country, has attracts tourists from different country as well. And they also can find their own cultures, relics, and craft in Forbidden City in Beijing. The Forbidden City has added the Forbidden City Academic, the Forbidden Cities Research Institute, and the Forbidden Cities Cultures and Creative. The Forbidden Cities Academics responds to the latest situations and needs of the developments of the National Museum and protections of culture's heritage. The Forbidden Cities Research Institute is a non-organization institute of the academic research and exchange established by the Palace Museum. It attracts academic talents in the Palace Museum and brings some together well-known experts and scholars. The Palace Museum has advantage in the fields of cultural relics identifications, cultures relics protections and restorations, museums management, palace histories and architecture's research. The Palace Museum has launched cultures and creative products since 2006, and they launched the postcard and albums and integrated with modern cultures, focusing on the fonts and innovations of product. The Forbidden City in Beijing also provided rentals of ancient costume. Tourists can rent some ancient costume by wearing those costumes. Tourists can experience the life or ambience feelings of the royal families that before. And this is the heritage assets compared to the markets and the culture's heritage management. The Forbidden City in Beijing are in quite high mark for me. They're both holding 84 marks, which is good. And the last one is the Forbidden City is known as the top of the 5 royal palaces in the world. And they have the flows of tourists are gradually increased, although they have many visitors or tourism visit, but the quality of visit is not good because they only forced by working forward because they don't have much time to look details and listen their stories or histories. Especially in peak season, tourists have no chance to visit and understand the history. According to the former director of Forbidden City in Beijing, there are 1.86 million cultures relics in Forbidden City, but it's only 1% of the cultures relics are on display. The remaining 99% are still in the warehouse waiting for the expert to restoration. My suggestion is the Forbidden Cities can be doing the gas controls by arrange the gas from different roads to visit the rooms, so the number of visitors or tourists won't stuck or stop in the same place. The my Forbidden City management also can use cultures relics restorations aspect or cooperate with other international experts to help these cultures relics as soon as possible to restorations. The Forbidden Cities can also rent or borrow these historic relics for the exhibitions in museums in the other countries, for example, Melbourne and GV.